Hi and welcome back to our YouTube channel. For this week's video, we're going to be turning the TM Keltoi pen kit. The Keltoi is a single barrel twist ballpoint. It features an antique finish and a Celtic band. I hope this video is useful and I'll see you at the end. For today's video, I'm going to be squaring up the blanks using a standard 7mm barrel trimmer. We regularly get asked questions about how we could use a 7mm barrel trimmer on a larger kit, such as the kit we're using today. I'm going to show you and share with you a few little tips which I hope you might be able to use. What I've got here is a very short 7mm brass tube. I've also got a Kironite offcut off the end of a blank that we've used before. What my intention is today is I'm going to drill this, I'm going to glue in the brass tube, and I'm going to turn this item down to a diameter that will fit inside the brass tube of the pen kit we're using today. What this will do is act as a sleeve. It'll keep the barrel trimmer nice and square, and it removes the need to go out and buy a special end to fit that pen kit. Now obviously there's that many different pen kits on the market with that many different tubes that it could become really expensive if you keep having to go and buy one of these for every pen kit. So this is a cheap alternative that I hope you find useful. You'll see now we've moved to the dead centre and the live centre. You'll have seen that we've just squared up, drilled and squared up the short blank. Now what we need to do is turn this down to a diameter of about 8.2, 8.15, somewhere along those lines. We want it to slide nicely into this brass tube, nice and parallel. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to use these turn between centre adapter bushes, which means that I can mount this 7mm tube between centres like that. I'll do a quick time lapse and we'll turn this down so it fits nicely inside that brass tube. So after turning it down, I've got a 7mm brass tube with a very thin amount of acrylic on it. That now should slide into there, and that now means that your barrel trimmer will be able to square that tube up nice and square. And then when you're done, all you have to do to pull that back out. The other thing I would suggest you do is label these up. You've got it forever then. So with the collar that I made earlier, which I've put in to the blank, all I've been doing is just been rotating that round and trimming that off. The same at the other end. What that should leave us is with a nice square end to the blank and tube. Okay, so with the ends trimmed, all I have to do now, put in the turn between centre bushes and fix it between the dead centre and the live centre. Okay, so we've turned that down now to very close to the bushes. We're going to take it off the bushes, mount it directly between centres, and then move on to our final sand. Okay, so we've sanded that through to 600 grit. I've put a thin coat of chestnut sanding sealer, and now we're going to move on to the finishing. Now, the finish I'm going to put on it today, I'm going to use acrylic satin lacquer. I'm going to put about 5 coats on, and then I'm going to burnish it back with Yorkshire grit microfine into a high gloss. Wish me luck. Okay, so we've come to the assembly part. The Keltoi is a really simple kit to assemble. Both ends of the tube are exactly the same diameter, so you can't really get it the wrong way around. It comes with a nib section, clip section and mechanism, the cap to go on top of the mechanism, and the refill and the spring. Okay, so the first bit we're going to press in is the nib section. You'll see that I've already pushed that in by hand. We're going to unscrew the end piece, and using a quick grip clamp, I'm just going to squeeze that home. Okay, so the next part we're going to add is the clip section. Again, we're going to push it in by hand, and then we're going to close it up with the clamp. Okay, so now we've got that lined up, we're just going to press that home. Okay, then the last job, screw the end bit back on. Add the spring to the refill and place that in. Screw on the mechanism. And then press on the end. And there we have it. Nice finished TM Keltoi pen kit. So there we have it, a finished TM Keltoi pen kit. I hope this video was useful and you'll be able to use some information from it. For a chance to win one of these kits, the bushes and the correct drill bit, please comment in the video below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and like us on Facebook. On a final note, I want to mention the raffle that we're doing. We're raffling off this Weaver Mac Zebrano lathe for Kirkwood Hospice in Huddersfield. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. You're going to see me, I'm not going to see this. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.